Hello everyone, and welcome back for another episode of Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. Alright everyone, we're back on Duxon Onderon, and now we are escaping to Duxon. You can take the shuttle back to Duxon. Return to Duxon. And on we go. Oh yeah. Not the prettiest moon, is it? Well, hopefully we're not here for too long.
We're back. The shuttle is going to stay docked here until further notice. I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do. So do I. I'm going with you. The Sith have taken a particular interest in you, and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxon to look for other Mandalorian clans anyway.
That sounds altruistic. I didn't know you had it in you.
I don't have it in me. It's a matter of self-interest. The Sith aren't known for sharing power. If the Jedi Order is destroyed for good, it's inevitable that the Sith will dominate the Republic. And then my people will be eradicated or enslaved. Helping your cause is a matter of necessity. Mandalorians helped Exar Kun during his war. We know firsthand how we fare in the service of their like. But that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebon Hawk is ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
So I wonder, is Mandalore going to try and put me down when I go dark? Because I intend to fill the vacuum. Alright. Yep. Alright, let's head on out of here. Can I fast travel there? Probably not from here, though. Get out of here. I can probably fast travel now, though. Are we going here? Yeah. Oh. I guess I can't. Fine. We'll just hoof it. Get some XP along the way.
You are no match for us.
Then. Easy. Alrighty then. Back to ye old ship. And bound for Nar Shaddaa. I wonder if any kind of shenanigans are waiting for us on the ship. They usually are. Can I just fast travel? Come on. Oh, hello? Oh no, it's just those inactive droids. Not a problem. Oh, remains, hello. Broadened Chamber Mark II. I'm glad I came back. Hold on. I'm looting. Advanced Repair Kit. And Hyper-Adrenal Stam. Oh, I didn't go over here. I missed some exploration, it seems. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, salvageable parts, why not? Parts and components, a whole bunch of them. Salvageable parts. Yeah, even more. Does this have anything? Data pad of the dead Republic pilot and a blaster rifle. Revan says we must take Duxon. Our wing of military droid carriers are to fly in low and drop our payload onto the jungle moon. Once the droids hit dirt side, they'll seek out the Mandalorian base and pave the way to our ground troops. And the Jedi, we're expecting heavy resistance, and if the droids can't take out the anti-air turrets, this is going to be one short mission. But we can't fail. If we do, the Republic is lost. Well, it looks like you did. Fix the computer port? Why not? Access remote droids? No. System commands. Repair computer core. Success. Return to the root menu. Remote droids. Oh. Oh, I could have overloaded them? Man. Oh well. Well, maybe on another playthrough. There we go. That's our humble abode. Oh my god. There was a guide at the other base too. He was probably going to teleport me here. But I wouldn't have found that ship if I didn't take the scenic route.
So you fought against the Mandalorians in the war?
Yes.
Part of the war effort, yes. I worked as a technician, though.
But you fought on the front lines. To a Mandalorian, there is honor in that.
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. I saw the results of your honor. The absolute destruction your warriors brought. And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thugs.
Ooh.
What's honor to someone like that? All they care about are credits.
If I were you, I'd pick your words more carefully.
Settle down, you two. This isn't the time. Wait, hold on. Let's not dwell on the past. We need to work together.
You fought for no cause other than to spread suffering and pain to the people you conquered.
Maybe that's what it looked like to you, but that isn't why we fought. We fought for honor and glory in the heat of battle.
You did nothing but murder innocents.
The Republic took us too lightly. We wanted to face the full force of their army. We had to goad them to fight.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask me, you Mandalorians just got what you deserved at Malachor.
Defeat is part of a warrior's life. We will recover, stronger than before.
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed? Or do lives have no meaning to you?
People die in war.
Well, I'm glad to have you guarding my back.
It's enough. This conversation is over.
Fine by me.
Alrighty then. Back at our old digs. Let's see what people have to say. Faces?
For yours.
Yes. How did you find me? Who sent you? I wanted to teach you some of the techniques I learned in my travels. Let's do that.
I am prepared for whatever you wish to teach me.
Learned beast
I
trick.
understand now. I shall practice what you have taught me.
Oh, good stuff. That seemed like the only unique option. Bao-Dur, we need to talk.
Hey, General. I want to talk to you.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
Maybe the others don't know what's happening, but I can see what's going on, and the others have voted too.
What are you talking about? Is it my complexion?
You can't hide it, General. Just look at your face. I
Oh.
saw other Jedi who looked like
Yeah.
you during and after the war. It's that woman. You have to get away from her. She'll destroy you.
You don't have to worry about Crash. She doesn't have any hold over me.
Just be careful, General. You don't know what she wants, and she's got some goal. I'm sure of it. Was there something you wanted me for?
Nope. We're good to go, sir. HK?
Is there someone that you need killed, Master?
No, nothing.
Master, before you go, I had a question for you.
Oh, did you? What's the problem?
confusion concerning your actions. You are the one who followed Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not?
I am. Why?
Observation. Well, Master, I was not at Malachor 5 during your near-genocidal reaction to the Mandalorian threat, but I feel that I may have been constructed as a result of that.
Care to explain?
Observation. I believe that Revan determined that mass slaughter on such a scale may no longer be needed to achieve his aims. So perhaps you are responsible for my creation.
Were you created on Malachor 5?
Answer. No, Master. I was constructed shortly after the beginning of the Jedi Civil War.
What targets were you assigned?
Answer. Well, Master, unless you were operating on my central control cluster, I would be somewhat hesitant to discuss my targets, but I suppose it could do no harm. During the Jedi Civil War, I was responsible for certain strategic targets. For some reason, Revan did not feel that the Republic presented much of a military threat. Aside, I am somewhat unclear as to why this was so, but Revan did have a certain biological instinct regarding such things, so I will simply say that there were probably reasons for such an assessment.
I'd imagine so. Why did Revan consider the Republic not a threat?
Answer. Master, that is a somewhat complex question, and I do not want to burden you with a complicated answer. Besides, I'm still evaluating your tactical and psychological threat to me. Perhaps when I have completed my analysis, we may speak more.
Alright, we're not having this discussion right now.
Statement. Yes, Master. I must confess, I enjoy it when you are so authoritative and dismissive toward me. It bodes well for your treatment of our enemies.
Anybody in here? T3. Am I good enough to work on you yet? I may be able to upgrade your memory core. Dang it. Repair. Dang it. What do you mean credentials? I know what I'm doing. Sounds like a lack of faith right there. Fine, never mind that. Let me ask you some questions. Forget it, maybe some other time. Handmaiden.
Nothing for us to discuss. Leave me alone.
Ah, still with the cold shoulder, madam. Very well. Kreia.
You have grown strong in the Force. I can feel its mark upon you. Be warned. The highest of mysteries cannot be found by falling to the dark side. It is a quick path, and often a short one.
A short one.
There's a disquiet in you, an unrest. Such things will erode your strength.
Will it? I'm anxious for a chance to test my power against something greater.
They sense the trappings of power and decision upon you. Their lives are static, trapped, and they see one who carries no such chains.
We have more important things to do.
Ah, then you have learnt nothing. From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do, and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way.
I do not turn on my allies like the Jedi turned on their own during the wars.
So you may think, but it will be best to strike first. Your allies are allies by circumstance, and they will not hesitate to do the same to you if you continue down your path. Do you know why those we meet display such weakness? As I said, their lives are static, untested. It is only through interaction, through decision and choice, through confrontation, physical or mental, that the Force can grow within you. You have seen it. You have felt it within you as you have traveled with me. The growing anger, the rage, and the power it brings. Yet the power does not build without such struggle. Through small cruelties, greater ones are born.
How are we going now? Light side points. I don't know how I did that. I guess loyalty to my people. Mandalore.
Nice ship you have here. Where did you get it?
It's hard to explain. One thing happened after another, and we ended up with it.
Ah, so it's like that. I guess it would be better if less questions were asked about it then. Now, was there something else you needed?
What's your take on the Republic?
The Republic is a stagnant beast that had been killing its people for years before the wars began. Were it not for Revan's strength, the Republic would already be dead.
You seem awfully complimentary of Revan, considering he almost destroyed your people.
Only Revan was worthy of our respect. We swept through the Outer Rim without any opposition until Revan assumed command of the Republic forces. Only then did the battle turn. But as you know, only a handful of Jedi fought, while the others cowered in their halls, afraid to meet us head-on.
Perhaps the Jedi thought the Mandalorians a threat not worthy of their attention.
Then the Jedi were fools as well as cowards. I'm not accusing you of being a coward. You commanded the Republic fleet that destroyed ours. You were a worthy opponent. Now was there something else you needed?
Can you do anything to help us out?
I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians. I will help you fight your battles and plan your strategy. But I will not be your errand boy. Find some other lackey to do your bidding. Now, was there something else you needed?
Can you tell me about the Mandalorians?
The Republic thinks my people are dead, scattered. They are wrong. You should have destroyed us when you had the chance. As long as one Mandalorian lives, we will survive. Our honor, fortunes, and lives revolve around battle. From our earliest history, this has been our way, as it will be always.
My life has revolved around the same thing.
Which is one of the reasons I travel with you. It pleases me that you recognize the truth. The Mandalorian clans will be united. Then we will take back our place in the galaxy. But we live in times of action, and I've said enough for now. We can speak of this again later. Now, is there something else you needed?
Are you certain the clans will follow you?
We have suffered defeats before, but none like our defeat at Malachor. Our spirit may have faded, but it hasn't died. It will burn bright again, like a star in the heavens.
Why haven't the clans come together earlier?
The end of the Mandalorian Wars was something new and unknown to us. Revan fought us like a true warrior and defeated us on our own terms. Revan embodied our philosophy and showed us our own weaknesses. Then he exploited them. It was a painful lesson. With Mandalore dead, our weapons taken, and our pride destroyed, many lost their way. But I will change that.
I'd like to help you.
I would appreciate your help. Many in the Republic look at the Mandalores as wild and violent killrath. Now, after many years, a new Mandalore has returned. We have a long tradition of honor in dealing with allies and those who provide us aid. It's a tradition that those we war against are quick to forget. I can tell you want to know more, but we can talk more later about this. Now, is there something else you needed?
How did you become Mandalore?
Being Mandalore is the greatest honor for our people. Mandalore's helmet is passed from one leader to the next. When Revan executed Mandalore before our eyes, he cast Mandalore's helmet away, denied it to us. He took Mandalore's helmet and left with it. If he hadn't done that, the new Mandalore would have been chosen that day, but without leadership and direction. The clans scattered, fell apart.
How did you find the helmet?
During the Jedi Civil War, I met and traveled with Revan. I was there with him when he defeated Darth Malak, and traveled with him afterwards. Eventually, he told me where he had taken the helmet. He set me upon this path. We can talk about Revan and other things later if you like. You know enough for now. Now, is there something else you needed?
Yeah, that's definitely Canderous. Alright. I guess we just got Atten to talk to left.
Something up?
I have some questions for you.
Alright. What did you want to know?
The handmaiden lost her temper with me.
There's a surprise. Trust me, she's a handful. All warriors are. They're not used to dealing with things they can't punch, kick, or break. Look, I know how it is. Me? There's no denying that I'm a good-looking guy. You have it worse. Because even though you might not be as good-looking as me, you have that whole tortured past, that command presence. Women want to save you. They think they can help you.
Help me?
They think that everyone can be redeemed, and that they're the only ones who can do it. And you don't know if it's you or the idea of you that they love.
Are you talking about me or you?
We're just talking. Like I said, I've never understood women. It's possible they don't love you at all. That they just want to help you. Help you hear yourself if you've gone deaf to your own voice. We all lose our way sometimes, and we need someone to pull us back.
Sounds like you've had that experience before.
Don't remember. Truth is, I still don't listen to my conscience, even when it's shouting. I think there's times I'd rather be completely deaf than hear it. But all this talk doesn't matter. I'm not qualified to give advice. Besides, when I open my mouth, I'm usually lying anyway.
Alright, never mind. Galaxy map. And now... not Telos. We are Nar Shaddaa bound.
Well, here we are, the Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw of Nal Hutta, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go.
Too many Mandalorians were scattered after the war, without purpose and without direction. Most became little more than raiders.
Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot. How hard would it be to find a Jedi? It won't be easy. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa. Finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in. Or find you once you arrive.
Sound like you've been here before.
Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice.
Let's take the Ebon Hawk in for a landing.
I've plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's gonna find us here.
Famous last words. Of course someone's gonna find us here. Every planet is important. What have we here? Bunch of bounty hunters?
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa. While he walks
That didn't take long.
Smuggler's moon, he is not to be harmed. You may watch him, observe his movements, but nothing more.
Why must we watch? We have hunted them so long. Now we must wait.
You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
KotoR's head is filled with madness. Zug family hunt the galaxy, look for Jedi. Jedi finally comes here and we are no longer hunt. This is no sense to it.
If you wish to live, you should respect KotoR's wishes. The handsome Jedi has run for years. He will not stay on this moon forever.
Let the Zugs defy KotoR, and after I've collected their bounty, I'll keep their heads as trophies.
You best leave threats unspoken, Hanhar. You were carried far from World of Trees, maybe too far. I hear you not even collect life death from the little red-maned human female. She make fool of you twice. If she had crossed Zugs, she would be very dead now.
KotoR or not, I will carve a bloody swath through your entire family, Zug. I swear it to you.
If KotoR's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
It would be unwise to commit violence here. KotoR's orders were clear. We are not to harm the handsome Jedi while he walks on Nar Shaddaa, unless we are attacked first. We are permitted to defend ourselves.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
This Jedi is different. Yes, there is darkness in him. KotoR told us to leave the Jedi alone, it is true. But he said nothing of the Jedi's companions.
Aha! They're gonna get me through my companions. Not surprised.
Stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Never have I been to a place so alive with the Force, yet so dead to it. The contrast is like a blade.
Welcome to Nar Shaddaa. Towering buildings kilometers high and miles deep, with canyons so wide you could have a dogfight in them. Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours.
We gonna be okay on this landing pad?
Sure. Most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well, I mean, not this one. But they all have the reputation, so we should be all right. I think.
The Ebon Hawk looks a little exposed.
Maybe a little, but landing here means we didn't have to transmit our ID signature. You know what trouble that always brings. In fact, while we're here, we should get those signatures changed. Wouldn't make us such a target when we enter a new system.
Oh. I wonder if that would have actually helped. Let's move on.
Alright then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you.
If Zezkael is here, I want to find him.
Finding a Jedi, or anyone else touched by the Force here, will be difficult. The mass of people, the rush of their emotions. It makes detection difficult. But this moon does not get any smaller while we wait. This sector is as good as any place to begin our search, so let us begin.
Well, if we're gonna search a moon of a few billion inhabitants for one Jedi that even our own can't sense, might as well start as soon as possible.
Let's see where our path takes us.
Alright, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there!
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad!
The Hutts told me I could land here.
Yeah? Well, this is the first I've heard of it. Hutts don't do business down there. This is exchange territory.
Oh. Get out of my way or they'll never find your body.
I got a ship that's supposed to dock on this pad any hour now. What am I gonna do?
I couldn't care less. I'll be going now. Okay, we're going to bring Mandalore. And Vices. I think I found my core team, everybody. Just saying. Well, that puts us at an episode, everybody. There's going to be a good heap of voice acting at the end of this episode, so I need to get started now. Everyone, thank you for joining me in my conversations on the ship and making it to Nar Shaddaa with me. Have a good morning, day, evening, and good night, and I will see you all in the next episode.